I am going to walk you through a powerful checklist that female entrepreneurs need in 2025. But there's one thing that high achieving women do not want to admit. It's the reason your income has plateaued and your business might feel stuck right now. And I'll get to that in a minute. Hi, I'm Pinili and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you love the topic of this video, hit the subscribe button. And if you keep coming back to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into this checklist that I'm going to break down into strategic shifts and energetic shifts. The way that I teach my clients is strategy meets subconscious mastery to achieve the results that they desire in business. So get your pen and paper ready. Let's go through the strategic shifts first, the tactical things that all high achieving, ambitious female entrepreneurs need to tick off in their business in 2025. Number one, your content is polished, but it's not yet converting. If you're posting consistently, if you're showing up every single day on your Instagram stories, maybe you've started YouTube, maybe you're posting a couple of TikToks a day, but your content is not converting to sales, there is a problem. Now, the first disclaimer that I'll put here when it comes to content is I like to trial everything for at least a 90-day period. This is what I have seen worked in my own business that I have operated for 6 years, and I've also seen in my client's business. 90 days is the perfect amount of time to collect enough data to understand what is truly working when it comes to conversion content versus what is actually flopping and isn't going to bring in the leads and the sales. The shift that I want you to make when it comes to your content is to focus on messaging that mirrors your next level identity, not your comfort zone and not who you were to get to this point. Who you were to get to this point is not going to get you to the next point, especially when it comes to the type of content that you are creating. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go out and do anything fancy. You can continue creating the carousel posts, you can continue creating the 5-minute YouTube videos. But what is something that you can do differently, and what is the message that you can start to project out to your audience for the next 90 days that mirrors your next level self, that mirrors the type of business that you want to become? Because I can guarantee if nothing has been converting in the way that you think that it should, it is a messaging in your content problem. Look at your current content and audit it. Is it the type of content that is calling in the customers and clients that you truly want to work with? Or is it the type of content that's old and outdated for the brand and who you want to become? Strategy shift number 2. You stopped selling and you were just showing up. Selling is serving. Don't listen to anyone on the internet that tells you that you're annoying for selling or that you're selling too much. You are a business, you need to be consistently selling. But what I see in a lot of female entrepreneurs when I analyze businesses is that they are just showing up, posting a piece of content, maybe in the DMs, maybe responding to comments, but they are not actively selling the services and products. How can you expect to make sales and to increase your revenue unless you are consistently selling? Don't be fooled. This doesn't mean sharing Canva slides to your Instagram story every single day. There are such things as a hard sell and a soft sell. Hard sell is telling people what you have and making the call to action to DM you, to comment a word, to go click on that link for the service or the product. The soft sell is the lifestyle comment, is sharing a perspective, hoping to shift the perspective of your audience. This gets them thinking. This gets you front of mind for the next time you speak about a problem they have. They understand that you have a solution as a business owner. If you're not seeing the income that you want in your business, start to look at how you are actually selling versus just showing up. Strategy shift number 3. This is a huge one, but optimizing too early. Yes, there is such thing. Momentum comes from messy, inspired action. And I've been saying this for years on my podcast, probably since 2018. Every day you need to be taking 1% of messy, inspired action. But are you a business owner that is in the habit of constantly tweaking and refining things? Do you finalize your website and then the next day or the day after you start tweaking it and perfecting it? Do you post a piece of content and then edit the caption a million times? Do you overthink what you are going to say on your stories for a whole day that you don't even end up posting? Do you have a really great idea for an offer and instead of going with the flow, with the energetic flow, you instead sit on it for weeks and weeks and weeks and put off releasing it, and you overthink, is this even good enough? One of the best things that I've done as a business owner over the past 6 years is take messy, inspired actions. Have I had a lot of flops over the past 6 years? Absolutely, I have. But what has come from those flops is success. Failure equals feedback. Stop constantly refining. Allow yourself to let things run so you can get the data and actually learn what works and what doesn't. Now, keep that pen and paper out. We are going to go through the energetic blind spots. So these are the invisible blocks that you as a high achieving online business owner may have when it comes to operating as a business owner. Energetic blind spot number 1. You are still operating from your old identity. Who you were to get to who you are right now is not going to get you to the next level you desire to be at. If your identity does not evolve, your business cannot either. And this can be apparent when it feels like you're doing all of the right things, but you keep hitting an invisible ceiling. You need to upgrade the operator, not just the operations, when it comes to running a sustainable business. I've had business owners come to me that are making 4 figures a month that are wanting to operate a 6-figure business, but having an identity that only matches with a 4-figure a month business owner. Now, if you're watching that and that's what you make, that is fine. There is nothing wrong with that. But if you are wanting to make more, if you are wanting to not just money, but make more of an impact and share what you love to do, you need to evolve as your business is trying to evolve. It's like if I, at 32, was trying to fit into the clothes of my 8-year-old self. It would feel very, very uncomfortable, and it's just not going to work. Energetic blind spot number 2, not feeling safe being paid or seen or heard. Nervous system regulation is not a luxury. It is something that you need to prioritize as a business owner, and I learned this the hard way when I hit a $97,000 sales month in 2022, and I felt the worst that I'd ever felt in business because I was burnt out, I was resentful, and I didn't have any structure to the way that I was operating. Then what starts to happen when you feel like this is you will always energetically reject more money, more clients, and more opportunities because your nervous system has learned to associate all of those things in overflow with being unsafe. Nervous system work, identity work, needs to be at the forefront of your business operations. It's not good enough to do one breathwork class once a week or to meditate every couple of days. You need to find a solid nervous system regulation routine that, by the way, does not need to go for hours. Mine goes for 10 to 30 minutes, depending on my morning, to be able to center yourself and ground your nervous system in overflow versus lack and scarcity. It is going to look different for everyone. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a separate video and I can go through my routine and share that with you. Energetic blind spot number 3. You are addicted to struggle because ease feels unearned. This is a huge one I see amongst high achievers. And for years, I associated working hard, struggling with worthiness. So when things got easy or when things felt too relaxing, I would unconsciously create chaos. Remember, ease doesn't mean laziness. Going back to the point before this, we need to allow our nervous system to associate safety with ease and overflow versus unsafety. You are allowed to rest, you are allowed to regulate. It does not need to be earned. What we do need to practice here is discernment, understanding when something needs to get done to move the needle or something that is income generating versus I am currently in my luteal phase and I need to take a bit of extra sleep in the morning versus waking up earlier to do my workout. When you become addicted to struggle because you believe that's how you prove your worth, you will always feel like you're forever climbing the summit of success. I'm not going to sit here and say creating a sustainable and successful online business is easy and flowy. It's not. It comes with its highs and lows. But these are the things that I've witnessed in myself over the past 6 years and my clients, that if you shift and if you become aware of and make a conscious effort to change them, not only will your income increase, but so will your inner peace. If you're doing all of the right things in business and you're still not seeing growth, it might not be the fact that your strategy is broken. Your self-concept, your current identity might be outdated. Your next level won't come from another freebie or a funnel tweak. It will come from becoming the woman who can hold the success that you desire. Let me know in the comments which point that you resonated with and what you would like me to do a separate video on. I will see you in my next YouTube video.